Hello people and welcome back to Caught on DashCam channel, a channel that features only the craziest and most epic road moments ever caught on Java's dashcam. Today, we prepared something really special, because today's episode is going to be the best of month, so make sure to sit tight and enjoy in today's one. A heated road rage, and it all happened simply because the camera didn't yield. The driver who got cut off was really upset, and this is what happened next. In this video, you will see a Karen who tries to cause trouble on the road. She first cut the camera off and then started brake checking him at the traffic lights. Even though the light turned green, she was still in a standstill, got out of her car and pointed at her bumper as if the camera hit it. The rude Karen, who forgot to clean the road after her dog made a mess, but the camera made sure to confront her about it.
It is. Oh, she didn't. Yeah, she put stuff on it.
Pick up your
She put a cover over it.
Pick up your
Don't worry, just you get upset, don't.
pick up your dog. It's your dog, you pick up your dog. Pick it up. Get a bag and fucking pick it up. Right there.
Yeah.
This lady was visibly upset at a pickup truck driver for driving like this on the road, and she didn't hide her emotions. And once they both pulled up at the next traffic lights, she got out of her car and started acting all crazy. Check this one out. With a careless driver who ran a red light, and it came with a heavy price to pay.
Boom! Right.
Boom! Right
In front.
Shut up.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Crazy road rage, in which one guy stole a truck and tried to flee from the owner, but he didn't get too far, so stay tuned for this one.
He has a gun.
Oh shit.
Babe, he has a gun. Get out of here. Oh my god, oh my god. Baby, he has a gun. Oh my god, baby.
Oh shit.
Babe. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This head-on collision came as a result of a heated road rage. Please guys, refrain from road raging because it's never worth the risk.
Really look both ways. Both ways, lady, look both ways.
Icy roads can be really dangerous for all drivers, especially if you have bad tires or if you're an inexperienced driver. In this situation here, we are witnessing a spin out in the middle of the road. And notice that it only took one split second for the driver to end up in that bad spot.
Jesus Christ!
Pay close attention at the driver in front of the camera, and in this video you will see once again why bad road conditions and icy roads can be really dangerous for everyone in traffic. Cameron was trying to enjoy a nice drive around the town, but when he approached this roundabout, little did he know that another crazy driver would cut him off and cause an accident by not looking. The most important thing in this video is that no one got injured, but what happened was that one lady made an illegal U-turn from the far lane and smashed into another lady that was turning right. It looks like we have a beginner driver at our hands here. Check out how this lady tried to reverse onto the parking spot, but unfortunately she was not careful enough, and because of that she rear-ended another parked vehicle. Distracted driver was way too busy looking at his phone instead of the road ahead, and because of that, he caused a collision with a parked vehicle, and to make things even worse, he fled the scene. Never allow yourself to be distracted by a phone or a passenger while driving, and on top of that, If you are a fast driver like the one in this video right here, you can cause serious problems like he did. This is definitely one of the most epic instant karma moments out there. This driver in front of the camera decided to be driving on the wrong side of the road at the worst possible time, because a cop was right there. Check this one out. Note to all drivers, please do respect the traffic lights. If the light is red, please stop. Don't be like this pickup truck driver who caused an accident. A lot of these drivers nowadays don't know how traffic lights and right of way work. Please, don't be like these drivers. It's actually quite simple. If it's red, you stop, and that's that. Camera was simply minding his own business while driving around, but all of a sudden he caught a crazy Ford Mustang driver losing control of his vehicle and hitting the sidewall.
Damn, they got crashed. Oh shit. Ooh. Hope he's okay.
Driving at a high rate of speed on the road can only cause trouble, guys, and we always told you, please obey the speed limit and keep a safe distance between you and other vehicles in traffic. Otherwise, you can easily get into an accident, and trust me, no one wants that. This video is yet another proof of how dangerous icy and wet roads can be for drivers, especially if you have bad tires. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that the camera had bad tires, but he spun out like it was nothing. In this video you can see what happens when drivers don't obey the traffic signs. This driver didn't want to yield to a semi-truck driver and it came to a horrific crash. Camera came head to head with a crazy driver who blended in behind the cement truck driver, and once he tried to overtake him, both him and the camera found himself in a bad spot. They even tried to swerve to the right at the same time as well. In this video, a driver from the oncoming lane found himself on the opposite side of the road, and before you know it, he hit the camera head on. It all happened so fast and at a sharp corner.
know that. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Spin out that happened in the middle of the road due to bad road conditions.
Yer!
Hey, have you lost your phone by any chance?
What?
I'm pretty sure I saw your phone fall off your bike maybe a mile back.
No?
No?
This rude and reckless driver cut right in front of the camera without bothering to check his side view mirrors. But karma is about to pay him a visit really soon. Make sure to stick around for this one.
You gonna get him for cutting you off?
Yeah.
It's strange how people forget to pick up their things before they enter the vehicle. In this situation right here, the driver forgot his headphones that were on the roof of his car, and luckily they didn't fall off until the biker noticed it and told him about it.
Have a good day, guys.
Cameron was just trying to enjoy a nice drive, but all of a sudden he came across a crazy driver who ran a stop sign without bothering to look or check if it's safe first. It nearly came to a T-bone accident because of a reckless driver like that. Make sure to avoid repeating the same mistake as this guy. This video is definitely not for the weak-hearted. For those of you who have trouble watching crashes, I would suggest avoid this one.
Move past it. What the hell? Oh shit. Dude, why? What was that? Always awesome and never fails. Uh-oh. Jeez, bro. What are y'all doing? Okay. I guess.
What the is this talking about?
As the van driver tried to park his vehicle, he somehow managed to graze another parked car that was there. Of course, he didn't bother looking for the owner and apologizing, let alone asking to fix the damage. But he didn't know that it was all caught on a camera.
Lights, man, lights. I can stop here without a problem, mate. Use the crossing next time, okay? That's the crossing.
Oh. Holy crap. That's not good. Where's Granny going?
Something really crazy is about to happen in this situation here. Pay close attention at the camera. He was simply minding his own business and enjoying a nice drive, and all of a sudden, another crazy driver cut him off, took his right of way, and slammed on his brakes, nearly causing an accident.
What you get for running the stop sign.
Reindeer action.
Chicago's migrant shelters. WBBM political editor Craig Dellamore reports from City Hall. Outside the Immigration Customs Enforcement field office, speakers like Dr. Rebecca Fenton with the Alevio said Chicago needs more federal resources.
No child should have to die to demonstrate the unsafe living conditions migrant families are facing. We are all here demanding no more.
Congressman Jesus Chuy Garcia was there to support the call.
What are you doing?
And it's not going down. No matter how much letters I get.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, the road's closed?
A spine-chilling crash, so make sure to stick around for this one and write me your opinion about it as well. This area is well known for being heavy with cobs, and these bikers decided to do the speed limit just in case. But apparently one driver was not happy about it and he flipped the bikers off as he passed them by.
It's not the safest thing because one, you can get into an accident and the airbag goes off and you squash the dog to death, and two, it could cause an accident because you could be distracted. And he drives already like he's distracted.
Cameron was just minding his own business and driving on the road when all of a sudden he came across some trash on the road that someone left or dumped on purpose. Luckily, he managed to swerve around it. Impatient driver ran a red light and he pulled out at the intersection right in front of another vehicle, and it almost came to a collision between the two. crazy crash that happened right in front of the camera. Luckily, the one involved in it was not seriously injured. Cameron was just driving around and minding his own business, but he didn't think that another crazy driver would simply hit him and try to flee the scene. But that's exactly what happened.
Right.
Impatient driver couldn't wait a second or two for the camera to leave his parking space. He was so persistent, so the camera barely had any time to get out. Check this one out.
What？ 那个人疯掉了，转弯道直行。
Vacilo, moçoca, que vacilo, meu Deus.
Go, get the out of the way, stupid. Slower traffic, keep right. Slower traffic, keep right.
In this video, we have a driver who is abusing his road position. Right lane of traffic is reserved for slower traffic, but this guy in front of the camera thinks he can get away with driving as he pleases, and needless to say, he really went on camera's nerves.
Go! You're a shithead. You could have made that. I could have made that. Oh, don't stop breakdancing. I'm gonna stab you. Move it. Get off the brake! Someone's What's there, stupid? Don't get... Are you extra-diving? What are you doing? You're extra-diving. Oh. I don't think you stopped. You did not stop. Hey, how about that stop sign? Move it! Move it! Highway speed! Come on, go! Stupid asshole.
This crazy Karen tried to illegally cut right in front of the camera, but things don't go as she wants them to be.
Lane ended, Grandma. Pay attention. No! Stop sign. Things and stuff, you know. Good job, lady. Good job.
You know what they say, there are no obstacles for crazy and rude drivers, and such is the case in this clip here. Check out how the rude driver managed to find a shortcut, of course an illegal one.
Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Mazda. What are you doing? Don't cut him off for your exit dive. Cut off for exit dive. What are you doing? Use the turn lane.
Mazda driver thought that it would be a good idea to pull out in front of the camera who was going 40 miles per hour. Never do that, guys. Please avoid making these mistakes.
She used to fire us in the face.
Did they have the right of way?
No, we got there before they did.
Talk about your bad luck in this situation right here, for the Kia driver. Out of all the vehicles he could have rear-ended, he chose to rear-end a police officer. Camera came across a crash aftermath and it looked like a heavy accident happened. Of course, he did the right thing by pulling over to the side, and he immediately went over and checked on the participants. Hopefully, none of them were seriously injured.
On clearance, you can save up to 60% on select mattresses. Plus, score a free adjustable base on qualifying purchases. Here's to better sleep in 2024. The right mattress matters, and Mattress Firm will find yours. I'm Mark Z in Togo Traffic.
When making a safe lane change, simply indicating is not enough. You definitely need to check your side view mirrors before proceeding to change lanes, because you have to know if another vehicle is right there.
Christ.
Why? What are you doing, dude?
Trying to get hit clearly.
Impatient driver lost his cool with a cyclist there, and he nearly clipped him as he passed him by. Cameron was just minding his own business here as he was driving around, but apparently not everyone can mind their own business, let alone pay attention at the road, and in this situation another Jeep driver was in the camera's lane and he nearly collided head-on with him.
Okay.
I changed that question 91 or go to 91 to selection 1, which he said is...
Josh?
Mother!
What was that?
That was another Jeep coming all the way into my goddamn lane. Anyway, what was I saying?
What? Am I invisible?
In this video you will see some of the most erratic and crazy driving out there ever recorded on the driver's dashcam. Check out the driver in a white Golf right next to the camera. This guy was acting like a maniac on the road, but the sad thing is that they all got stuck at the next traffic lights, all of the vehicles. I know, choosing a lane to drive in can really be difficult at times, at least for the driver in front here. In this video we had somewhat of a road rage situation in which a reckless driver cuts in front of the camera, blocks them off, and then uses his hand motion harassing them as well.
Turn right into the parking lot.
In this video, the camera prepared a collection of bad drivers doing bad things caught on his dashcam, so make sure to pay close attention at all of these mistakes. A lot of drivers in this video don't use turn signals at all while making a lane change, not to mention checking their side view or rear view mirrors for that matter. Try your best to avoid repeating the same mistakes. Whatever you may do in traffic, please try your best and avoid driving like this Escalade driver here. This is a prime example of an impatient driver in traffic. It's not that difficult to spot them, and whatever you do, we would always recommend you to keep a safe distance, because being too close can get you involved as well. Stopping at a green light is a big no-no, and no one expects you to do that, and in this situation the camera almost rear-ended a crazy guy. The driver with the trailer was acting like a madman on the road, and it's actually not that difficult to notice it. He dangerously cut right in front of the camera, nearly hitting him with his trailer.
Stop! Damn Nissan driver. Hello, hello, hello. Jesus Christ. Stop tailgating, douchebag. You didn't stop. Nice bumper, by the way. Cut off. Straight from the turn lane. Dumbass. Cut off. Cut off. Ding-a-ling, Grandma! Somebody's ass is on fire. I'm doing 72. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Hello. 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 Okay, whatever. And cut him off. Okay. Jesus. Oh. Did I change that? I did. Should see. No! 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 Jesus. F you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, whatever. The exit dive. Dangerous exit dive. Here comes the next exit dive. That's an exit dive. You're a douchebag. Now we gonna stop here? No, not really, no. Stop. Tailgating. And left turn dive and cut off. Left turn dive.
The lady pulled out in front of the biker without bothering to turn her head left or right to check if it's safe first. These moves can be really costly, but luckily this time an accident was avoided. Pay close attention to this driver here. He made a turn right in front of the camera's path. He didn't even know what he was doing there for a moment. And the best thing the camera could have done is simply stop and let his driver do his own thing before any major damage was caused.
About 200 hostages still being held in Gaza. More than 20 of them are under the age of 18. Between 10 and 20 are over the age of 60. This is the reports of 2 getting returned safely. They do believe there are a lot of them still alive in Gaza, and you know.
Traffic lights are there for a reason, and every driver needs to take them really seriously. Otherwise, you might end up causing an accident.
Is higher. It's over 500,000. So I did the order.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, it's over 500,000 deaths per year in the Americas, attributed to antimicrobial resistance. This is according to the World Health Organization recent study that they did. So yeah, it's a huge and growing problem. And Bob, I think you're thinking of it kind of narrowly, and sort of like from my perspective, I was like.
Speeding like this driver here and changing lanes without bothering to use your turn signals or check your side view mirrors is only causing trouble. Try your best to avoid repeating the same mistake as this guy here.
Yeah, no, I was the guy that was mixing the cement and the sand, right, and the water. Sand. So I had.
Is that a cop? No, it's just a car stopped on the road. You would go. Hey, what the hell? What the heck? It's fascinating. Then at that point I thought, well, I'm going to do 10 push-ups for Arnold
and have him comment on. So you'll have to stay tuned.
All right.
To see what
That's toward the
happens.
end. You gotta hang in there. Wait for it.
They're getting Khalif to serious trouble on the road, guys. Always try your best to keep a safe distance between you and another vehicle in front, for your own safety.
Is this so-called letter of invitation that authorized what happens next. So then we fast forward to January 6th. Of course, the attack on the Capitol happens. As that is going on, sometime between 12:30 p.m. and 2 p.m., in the report they mention that Rudy Giuliani in the January 6th committee depositions talks about around 4 o'clock that same day on the 6th, and the GBI report notes that Scott Hall, who again, folks might recognize that name because he's been indicted in Fulton County in connection with this stuff. Scott Hall was messaging, or was on the phone with Kathy Latham, talking about scanning ballots that they, had talked about previously. So then the very next day, that's when Solomon Strickler, this team that had been involved with Sidney Powell.
Don't run the red, don't run the red. You're running the red. You ran the red. Stop. Block the intersection, stupid. You can stop. Unified Construction Corp. Thank you. You beeping at me, you mother. Forward the. Back you go. Yeah. Will you go for sake? Will you stop for sake? Am I gonna make all 3 lights? No. I just cursed myself. I know it. And it's cut off. Yeah, I gotta stop. Hello! 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 Little I know you had to let him in, but shouldn't have cut him off. You too. How much was on the bank this morning? Slow down, please. Thank you. Could you wait till I turn, please? Thank you. Fucking asshole. Oh, for Christ's sakes, this just turned green. You don't run it. You ran it. Yeah, okay. Dump guy. Stop tailgating. Don't cut him off! Don't cut him off! Jesus, idiot.
In this video, we have an erratic driver who nearly caused an accident by speeding. But the worst part about this video is that he got stuck at the next traffic lights, just like the rest of the drivers he overtook. Driver in front of the camera was driving way below the speed limit, and he didn't bother using his turn signals as he changed lanes.
The right lane to take the 27th Avenue ramp.
It's just that simple. There's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? If that's your wife, then she ain't in love with you, dog. You know, you might. You gotta stay from in front of the Tyler Perry movie with your old lady, man. When you sit in front of the Tyler Perry lady, man, before you know it, you think you.
Pay close attention at these two pedestrians right here in this video. They didn't even bother turning their heads before crossing the road. The camera was right behind him, but they didn't budge. Camera caught something really crazy on his dashcam. As he was passing by, he saw a semi-truck driver being stuck in the middle of the road. We don't know what exactly happened for him to end up in a situation like this, but hopefully he managed to get out of it. Careless driver who didn't bother looking at the road ahead of him because he was way too distracted on his phone, and because of that, he caused a rear-end accident.
God damn it, man! You get right there in the damn way.
This is what happens when you enter a one-way street the wrong way. The camera made this reckless driver reverse all the way back.
Oh, I wouldn't go in there in this weather.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left on...
What do you think? No, I don't want it well. Got his fog lights on though, bless him. He did try and go in there, but I mean, it's weather, isn't it? There's no need. Well, I'm a bit surprised at you, my friend. Oh, you clever boy. Come on, you can do it. You can't get. You switch the bloody sirens off. Go on. I'm going to assume you're waiting to cross.
Pay close attention at this car right here. For some odd reason, the driver refused to move forward at the intersection, and he made other drivers really nervous with this crazy and rude move. The driver next to the camera was in a left turn lane only, but instead of making a left turn, this impatient guy started to move straight ahead and he nearly caused an accident. Speed limit in this area is 20 miles per hour and the camera was obeying the speed limit. But check out the cop in front of him. Apparently, the speed limit doesn't apply to him. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Popping wheelies on the road is dangerous for bikers and others around them, so these bikers decided to choose an empty parking lot. But apparently, someone still called the cops on them.
We just stunt ride. We just like to find a lot to do it in, so we're not on the street.
Yeah. I figured it'd cause you less of a headache.
Yeah. Well, yep, if you guys don't mind, I appreciate it.
Yep.
We got you, thank you.
Back to the street.
Driver in a Chevy pickup truck was in a turning lane, but apparently he doesn't know what a turning lane means.
Straight out in front of it. Hey, he's past him. Got him up.
A huge line of vehicles came at a full stop because of an accident that occurred on the road. It was a horror crash and the camera was passing by, and he made sure to bring us the exclusive footage on his dashcam. Check this one out. Hopefully, all the participants involved in this one are doing fine. In this video, we have some bad Mercedes drivers cutting other drivers off in traffic because they think they are also important and better than others. Pay close attention at the crazy driver in front of the camera here. This guy made a U-turn without bothering to turn his head and look if it's safe first. The camera was shocked to say the least as he slammed his brakes.
And I complained about that in a way that they thought was funny, but was actually me on camera being quite annoyed. So there you go.
Oi.
Yeah. Halfway through, I said, I've had enough of this. There's no fucking, I'm gonna die. Like that, mate. It was like fog just to the left of us, and then it was just a
questions from you that help me understand, what's vexing people, like what is really challenging people out there in the world too. Let's go to David in David Rodrich. I'm ready.
I want you to pay close attention to this crazy van driver. When the camera passed him, he noticed that the van driver was on his phone. But that's not all. They passed each other multiple times, and whenever they passed each other, the van driver was on his phone, and he took a very risky exit at the end.
Predator. Right, yeah. From this, because when I was a kid I saw it and I was like, oh, that's cool. The Predator thing can see heat or thermo whatever. What would it be? Thermodynamic properties?
In this video, you'll see how a driver with a fragile ego reacts when being overtaken by a semi-truck. Instead of letting it all go and minding his own business, this guy started to race up and down the road. Make sure you check your side view mirrors first before merging onto the road. Don't do like this driver here and needlessly endanger yourselves and others. crazy driver ran a red light, and out of all the people in traffic, he cut off a police officer.
Oh.
Okay.
Camera was caught in the middle of a road rage between a semi-truck driver and another driver, who were passing each other for no reason and cutting each other off. The best thing you can do in a situation like this is to keep a safe distance, as not to get involved yourself.
He's gonna drive up and flip him off.
He's getting his finger ready. I'm gonna stay back because I think something's gonna happen. If the truck driver decides like, I'm out of meth.
No, he's gonna get in front of him. Let this truck go. He wants out.
안 받았지?
제가 자기 살짝 받은 것 같은데? 오 마이. 이 차들이 많아.
But I get it.
Whoa!
You're the worst dad ever.
Cho mấy trang nghèo không? Đủ mà cái thằng đó. Thằng đó đủ má cái có đèn chụp hình nó cho chích cha nó đi.
I mean, that will set my whole family down for life. You know what I mean? Like, until they can't. But even if they run out of money, like, oh, I thought that was a.
Oh, what happened 啊？
It's not a grenade. It was.
係我個包，我個卡啊！邊個掉㗎？
An insurance scammer who was waiting at the green light, and not only that, he even tried to brake check the camera, forcing an accident to happen.
What is happening?
Our camera caught a lot of reckless drivers on his dashcam as he was riding around town. A lot of these guys don't pay attention at anything or anyone in traffic besides themselves, and that's a dangerous mindset to have. Pay close attention at all these mistakes, cut-offs, drivers not using indicators, or checking their shoulders, running red lights, disrespecting traffic signs and whatnot. Try your best to avoid making the same mistakes as these guys. This driver ran a red light and pulled right out in front of the camera, even though there was no one behind the camera and he could have easily waited for the camera to pass first. Impatient driver tried to force his way in front of the camera even though he had a clear view of him, because the camera was right next to him in the lane. In this video, the camera was politely yielding to an SUV because it was blocked by a double parking truck, but all of a sudden, another reckless driver was in a lane behind him, tried to force his way in front, and it looked something like this. This lady was just minding her own business and driving around, and all of a sudden she got rear-ended by a careless driver who didn't bother looking at the road ahead. But the worst part is, he had no plates on and he fled the scene like a coward. Pay close attention at the two reckless drivers in front of the camera there. These guys, for some reason, were raging and were overtaking each other, and because of that, a semi-truck driver was endangered and others in traffic as well.
Savannah. I've been carrying it in my bag ever since because I wanted something to protect myself with, just in case. Her eyes filled. And this is an in case, isn't it? This is an in case, if ever there was one. Put it back in your purse. I stabbed the clutch, which was horribly stiff, and managed to get the Studebaker into second. The car smelled.
You should always pay attention at traffic signs and traffic lights and not to the drivers in front of you. If you do that, you will get pulled over like this guy here. I want you to pay close attention at the driver in front of the camera here. For some odd reason, he was swerving all over the road and over a double solid yellow line. And if that wasn't enough, he was even brake checking the camera. Check this one out. Using your turn signals is simply not enough to make a safe lane change. Check your mirrors, people, please.
issues. I believe if you look back in history with Stuart Haas, they had some very hot streaks, right? Everybody was winning on the team, and then they would get caught doing something, and then they would...
Mercedes drivers acting reckless as usual. Just don't mind me, camera. I simply need to move in front of you, no matter the cost.
Oh shit, what the hell? Seriously. 6JZB904.
Totally crazy driver who was speeding down the road, and because of that, he nearly caused a head-on collision. Check this one out.
What is that, you stupid?
Pay close attention at the crazy driver in front of the camera here. He moved into the right lane at the same time as the camera was moving, which means he didn't even bother checking his side view mirrors, and he fled from the embarrassment.
It's like, what are you doing?
Whenever you are transporting something, always make sure that your load is secured properly. Otherwise, you might cause a lot of trouble for yourself and others around you in traffic.
Like, come on guys, secure your loads, man. It's the second thing.
Oh, he just straight up ate that light. He said, I'm gonna get out from line, I'm gonna go to the right lane, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run the light, now I'll make that left. I don't care if it says no left turn. I don't care if there's oncoming traffic. Can't make this up.
Two of the cars in the right lane needed to get into the left lane since the right lane ahead is closed. They cut off some of the cars ahead of the camera, but one was particularly dangerous. This video is yet another proof that a lot of drivers regard road markings simply as decoration on the road. Two drivers went from a right turn lane to go straight ahead only, and they almost caused an accident.
Cut all this. Oh, it's like that. Damn. Look at that on the dash cam.
Whoa, that's impatient, isn't it?
Territory there.
5:49. Do you want to put that on?
Yeah.
5:49. Do you want to take it in and do it tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
What about this for a crazy driver? All of a sudden, he stopped in the middle of the road for no reason at all, just so another person can get out of the car. And if that wasn't enough, the Polo driver changed lanes illegally. After watching this video, you have to wonder how impatient one driver can actually get. The camera caught this crazy guy dangerously overtaking a cyclist, and if that wasn't enough, he did the same to more vehicles. Check this one out.
He's like on his ass. It's like, why? It doesn't. You don't need to be on a person's ass like that.
You can't proceed to change lanes simply after you indicate, because indicators do not give you the right of way. You need to check your side view mirrors as well, because there might be other vehicles right where you want to be. Cameron was just minding his own business, and as he approached the traffic lights, it was red and he had to wait. But on the opposite side of the road, a van driver was driving the wrong way, and he continued to do so for a few more blocks.
You pay, you know how you gotta be careful when you pay, you know, make sure nothing's around. You could knock it down.
No, but I'm saying for you it's easy, right?
Yeah, for me it's easy. I've been paying it for a long time.
So
it's a good exercise for your arm, for your leg, when you move
why
around.
is he going the wrong way? What's the wrong with that car?
Cameron nearly collided head-on with a reckless Kia driver. The Kia vehicle belonged to a company, and the camera reported him. But the answer he got back from the company shocked him, because they told him they do not have any Kias.
Now, in a quarter of a mile, turn right on Perkins Court.
The live one?
But no. If that's how she is, they're gonna clash. Because
Yes.
Sally is strong.
Yes, they clash.
And very independent, and
Yes.
that. Look at this one. Okay, Presto.
he's running from the cop. Yeah, that was a red light.
This biker was speeding, and I mean really speeding, as he was overtaking other vehicles on the road as if they didn't even exist there. But to make the situation even worse, he ran a red light, and another driver followed suit after that.
What is this idiot? What the hell? What?
Yes, it is. I ain't sure I even counted. He just come home in a wooden box. And I don't believe they had Gold Star mothers in the First World War. But if they had of, Aunt Carolyn...
New name, Raider. By the evening, however, Napoleon appeared to be somewhat better. And the following morning, Squealer was able to tell them that he was well on the way to recovery.
It's more than obvious that this driver has some issues when it comes to parking, and another pedestrian tried to help him out by giving him hand signals. All in all, the camera was simply annoyed because he had to wait for no apparent reason.
The gas.
We've seen all sorts of crazy cyclists on the road, but this one here tops it. Check this one out.
Alright guys.
Pulling out onto the road and in front of the fast moving traffic like that is almost like begging for an accident to happen. In this video you will see that some drivers are simply built different. They are there to cause a lot of trouble, and in this situation a Ford truck driver had a lot of space to merge sooner, but he chose to merge halfway into the turn lane and create a situation out of it.
Good driving there, asshole.
This was Pat Benatar's best-selling album, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, in 1980. Jay Coffey with an idea that
This is what happens when you just want to mind your own business while driving around, but other drivers don't know the basics of the traffic law. Driver that was on the left side of the camera lost track of time and space for a moment there while he was driving, and that's really dangerous, because only that you can cause an accident. This time around, he almost ran a red light, but luckily nothing major happened.
Oof. How the hell did he do that? I don't know. Shut the lamppost out though.
What happened?
Don't know.
This is what happens when drivers think they're smarter than the rest of the guys in traffic. In this situation, the driver from the oncoming lane turned on a red light and the camera did the rest.
Wow, dang.
C'est quand tu cuis en pot.
Just look at how casually and carefree this driver in a pickup truck cuts across the entire road, slowly, without bothering to check his side view mirrors or over his shoulder. Unbelievable how self-entitled some drivers can be. I think that this crazy driver had no idea where he himself was going to go. He pulled out onto the road even though his view was blocked, and he tried to make a right turn, but instead he opted for the left in the last second.
We can't go, we gotta go there. Oh shit.
That's quite the maneuver.
Yeah, it looked like he was going there and then he moved over there and then he saw me.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's really not so often you see things like this on the road. Driver didn't have his hood at all. I swear, you'll catch a lot of things on a dash cam.
That's how you drive your car in Arizona. No hood, doesn't overheat.
Yep. Good. Oh my gosh!
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Didn't even slow down.
This crazy pedestrian apparently has a death wish or something like that. He was casually trying to cross the road without bothering to look at the oncoming traffic at all. This is crazy.
What are you doing?
And if you go in the middle lane, that's not a lane.
I know.
You're supposed to stop. Holy smokes! You don't come over randomly!
Camera came head to head with a crazy van driver who went completely the wrong way, but he didn't mind at all and he continued to do so.
Hey, wrong way. What are you doing?
Inside. Seth's going to be my new back counter guy, so I can move my back counter guy out to municipal sales.
Right.
You know? But, oh,
Big accident. Woo! God damn. Yeah. Me.
Did you see it?
It was 2 feet in front of me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I got that on camera. Still going. She knocked out? Yeah, she shook. Holy shit.
In this video, you will see one of the most self-entitled and rudest driver ever. He made 2 traffic violations, and to make things even worse, he made them right in front of a police vehicle. First, he cut a police officer off, and then he made an illegal U-turn just ahead the road. That led him to get pulled over. Never act like this guy here. Semi-truck driver thinks that by driving a huge vehicle, it gives him the right of way and the freedom to do whatever he pleases on the road, but that's not how traffic's supposed to work. Icy roads are dangerous for drivers as they are themselves, and if you add some reckless drivers on them as well, such as in this situation as a driver who ran a red light, oh boy, the situation can escalate really fast. In this video, the biker was making a turn from a turning lane, and as a result, he got rear-ended by a Karen. She tried to justify her actions by saying that the camera was actually not in a turning lane. I don't know if the driver in front of the camera purposely tried to behave so recklessly on the road, or he simply lost control of his vehicle due to poor road conditions because of the rain. Either way, it was bad for him because a cop was right there and he saw his little stunt.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Turned the corner too fast.
He was definitely going pretty crazy.
Oh.
Nice. And now he's gonna.
Yeah.
Wow, not drive for conditions. That was pretty crazy.
I did not know that guy was.
I didn't either.
Behind him.
Pay close attention at the Ford driver in a pickup truck. He was entering this driveway just so he could make a turn. But all in all, what did the mailbox do wrong for him? We don't know how the driver managed to end up on a guardrail with his car, but if we had to take a guess, we'd say slippery road or black ice.
2 more people in the room, so if you're expecting maybe Travion Henderson to come back,
really, it's to me, it's all down. Like I said, kind of with the red zone offense on offense, I would say that the run defense.
Concessions and get hot dogs and whatnot. Just for them to have a big run play or touchdown coming right out of the breakaway.
Yeah, the blocks worked greatly. Joel made a really nice block from the cross.
Yay! Hey, I got one for my DashCam. Another douchebag.
EH95638.
Spine-chilling crash aftermath that the camera caught on his dashcam. We don't know exactly how it all happened, but multiple vehicles got involved. Out of all the vehicles in traffic, it had to be a driving school vehicle, and with a driving instructor inside it, he told his learner to move like that. Unbelievable, guys. In this video, you will see a completely selfish and rude driver who stops in the middle of the road, blocks the entire traffic from behind him just so he could let a kid out of his car. Unbelievable how self-entitled some drivers behave nowadays.
Positive HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com.
Wow.
Ibrance may cause low white blood cell count that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death.
He's not gonna even stop right now. Look at him, look at him. Oh my god, no. Holy dude, what the is wrong with you?
Leave an inheritance to my children, because a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Remember that David didn't build the temple, Solomon did with his dad's money. It was an inheritance. It was an
Bro, you're in lane.
lot of our general rubbish is shivers.
This is what poor road conditions can do to you guys. Please, be sure to drive carefully and ease up on the accelerator, otherwise you might spin out in the middle of the road. Luckily, this guy didn't cause an accident. Traffic is becoming more dangerous with each passing day, and in this video you'll see exactly why, because we have some drivers who run a red light and at a high rate of speed as well.
Okay, Garmin, save video.
Now imagine 16, 17, 18-year-olds get first job or whatever, get that first paycheck. They see how much money is taken from them, from their hard labor.
God damn it!
They look their finger, and at the same time.
Pay close attention to the cyclist in this video. He was in a left turn lane only, but instead of making a turn to the left, he moved forward like it's nothing.
With a tent over the top of you, trying to pull a good time out your arse.
You know what? I disagree, buddy. I disagree, and I don't want to be harsh on you here, but I think it's one of the greatest things about the way we are as people. I think that, you know, I sat in a freezing cold pub garden the other day. I looked around at my brothers and sisters, my kin, that were not my actual brothers and sisters, but people who were in the pub with me.
In this video, you will see some of the most common mistakes made by rude drivers in traffic. Pay close attention, and please, try your best to learn out of all these mistakes and don't repeat them. There was actually no one behind the camera, and the driver in front who cut in front of the camera could have easily waited for the camera to pass first. But no, he wanted to cause an accident. I want you to pay close attention at the van driver in lane 2. He pulls up from the non-moving queue back into lane 1 and nearly caused a pileup. And on top of that, he moved forwards a few meters only to jump back into the right-hand lane, nearly causing an accident once again. Camera's hood popped open during the ride, but apparently it was all because he was changing oil at a Walmart 5 minutes prior to this, and they didn't close it properly.
And the owner was asking when Trump comes or be Jerry Center candidate, she said when Trump comes there's this massive crowd. She also praised Nikki Haley.
And issuing high praise to the ones who should be praised, just as the other teachers do. The students would have been grateful to me, and I would have been able to fulfill the role of teaching as my vocation. More than ever, I wish I had never heard about all these ideals.
Okay, Garmin, same video.
Impatient driver that was behind the camera was really in a hurry, so much so that he decided to overtake the camera right at the traffic lights and even run a red light. This crazy van driver broke multiple laws. First, he was speeding. The second, he didn't pay attention at the road markings or lanes at all since he didn't know how they function. Check this crazy encounter out and make sure to write me your opinion about his driving. In this video, the camera put a compilation of some fails made by random drivers in traffic, so make sure to pay close attention at all of these mistakes, take notes, and try your best to learn out of them. After all, that's the purpose of this channel, since we definitely don't need more accidents out there on the roads. In this modern day and age, where people have become more cold and self-obsessed with themselves, we definitely need more people like this pedestrian right here, who did the most unselfish thing. Check this one out.
That's what he wants to happen next.
I think now would be.
Look at the weather for the West Midlands. Some blustery showers with a yellow weather warning for strong winds. Highs of 9 degrees. For an update anytime, you can ask your smart speaker to play BBC News.
In 400 meters, use the right lane to take the Western Road South ramp to Ontario 401.
Rocks.
This self-entitled driver pulled right out in front of a truck driver without thinking at all, and he nearly got himself T-boned. Even though the truck driver made an illegal U-turn, the irony is that he still made it better and more efficient than the rest of the vehicles there.
Well, that's quite the U-turn.
Hey, but he did it better than most people do it in a cart.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go. Because that's what they do.
That's right.
So you wonder if, what the heck he was doing. Yeah, these guys, they hit pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you need? Oh, they're gonna do an illegal turn, that's why.
That's why.
Bye. Yeah, you just ran a red light, you moron.
Cameron was only inches away from getting involved in an accident with a Ford driver who pulled out onto the road but managed to stop in the last possible second. This was really close. I want you to pay close attention to this driver who's driving like a madman on the road and he's approaching the camera really fast. Also, note that the traffic is really dense, but this guy doesn't care and he's speeding. Of course, that's about to cost him heavily. Stay tuned for this one.
Land biology and botany, some geological work, core drilling and testing. You never really exhaust the possibilities of an entire planet. You also investigate the spice. Kind's turn, and Paul noted the hard line in the man's cheek. A curious question, my lord? Bear in mind, Kynes, that this is now my field. My methods differ from those of the heart.
A lot of drivers don't know, or they're deliberately playing ignorant, but I'm here to remind you that indicating does not give you the right of way. When you indicate, you also need to check your side view mirrors before changing lanes. Well, at least if you want to make a safe lane change, that is.
I don't want to go see it again. I can give it to somebody else though. Yes? So it's not like attached to my name. Oh, okay. That was really close. Wow, good eye, Steve. No, we almost got an accident.
And they drain. ASIM's eyes, their generals, have never been captured. Chapter 4 have the advantage. Her eyes flare like she's come to the same conclusion as we circle each other, and then they narrow in a way that makes my stomach clench. Devera may have set the rules, but something tells me Kat is about to break them. Does it bother you?
Video is now locked.
In this video, we are about to witness a road rage situation between two drivers, in which the driver in front of the camera is actually an insurance scammer, and he tried to brake check the camera on multiple occasions for no reason at all. These two had no previous interaction with each other at all, and the camera was just trying to mind his own business here.
Wow. No plates. No plates. Speeding, no plates. Of course, you can't make this up.
The then driver who cut the camera off probably thought that this was a four-way stop intersection, which in turn actually wasn't, but luckily no contact was made.